吸引テスト開始。安全距離超拡散。これの答えです。この件はわかるかい？
Xingqiu is a 4-star Hydra Sword character that excels as an off-field DPS. He is usable in almost any team comp and can both reduce incoming damage and deal Hydro damage, even when he's not on the field. His ability to apply Hydro to opponents is very effective at setting up elemental reactions for your team, and even without considering his ability to enable reactions, his high off-field damage potential is a nice thing for any team to have. However, Xingqiu has to account for high energy costs on his elemental bursts in order to utilize his kit fully, forcing players to direct resources towards energy recharge instead of more damage-oriented stats. Xingqiu's elemental skill, Guohua's Sword Fatal Rain Screen, deals 2 instances of Hydro damage, generating energy particles and 3 to 4 rain swords around him. These rain swords will decrease incoming damage, increase resistance to interruption, and heal when hit, at the cost of shattering 1 rain sword. Xingqiu's elemental burst, Guohua's Sword Rain Cutter, is the highlight of his kit. Once he triggers his burst, Xingqiu summons the maximum number of rain swords, which cannot be shattered. For the entire duration of the burst, every normal attack the on-field character performs will summon the rain swords, which will strike enemies, dealing Hydro damage. This means that other characters could utilize these swords to cause elemental reactions and deal damage until Xingqiu's burst ends. Xingqiu's elemental burst is what makes him one of the strongest off-field DPS units in the game, and should be leveled first. After leveling his elemental burst, players should level Xingqiu's elemental skill. His normal attacks are not worth leveling, since Xingqiu will almost never use them. Because Xingqiu requires a lot of energy, his optimal weapons have energy recharge substats. Currently, Xingqiu's best weapon is the Sacrificial Sword, as it has a high energy recharge substat. It gives a chance, on each hit of his elemental skill, for Xingqiu to reset the cooldown of his elemental skill, allowing Xingqiu to cast E again and generate even more energy. Other good options for Xingqiu include other weapons with energy recharge substats, such as the Favonius Sword or the Skyward Blade. If none of these options are available to you, a good free-to-play alternative is the Skyrider Sword, which both has an energy recharge substat and increases Xingqiu's attack when he uses his burst. For artifact sets, Xingqiu has the option of either further supporting his team or increasing his personal damage. Regardless of what role you want Xingqiu to perform, the 2-piece Noblesse Oblige set is extremely powerful in amplifying his elemental burst damage, and is a priority choice. If you want to improve general team damage, building the 4-piece Noblesse Oblige set could provide a universal attack buff when Xingqiu uses his burst. Alternatively, if you wish to increase his personal damage, the 2-piece Heart of Death set in addition to the 2-piece Noblesse Oblige set is strong, with the 2-piece Gladiator's Finale set being a decent alternative for its attack bonus. Including Xingqiu in the team isn't difficult, as his strong Hydro damage makes him a very versatile and impactful character in almost any team. His most basic team composition involves pairing him up with a sustained DPS character, and leaving the remaining slots open for other characters who can offer a variety of benefits, such as other off-field DPS units like Jiangling, healers like Jean, or utility units who can buff damage like Sucrose and Bennett. He synergizes particularly well with Pyro or Cryo characters, because he can enable strong elemental reactions such as Vaporize and Freeze. An example team composition is a team consisting of Diluc, Xingqiu, Bennett, and Zhongli. In this team, Diluc plays the role of an on-field DPS unit. Xingqiu helps keep Hydro applied to enemies to increase Diluc's damage by allowing him to vaporize his attacks, while Bennett and Zhongli both provide survivability and damage buffs. Overall, Xingqiu is an extremely well-rounded off-field DPS character that can slide into a variety of teams. He is simple to build and play and can be a very essential asset to any player, making him a solid character to invest into. Thanks for watching this quick guide. If you like what you saw, consider checking out our other quick guides on our Keqing Main's YouTube channel.